Hey, Scorpio Seeker. Welcome to the shift. Working with the Mythic Tarot today. I always like talking to you guys. I never feel the need to be politically correct or worry about saying something that will have you run searching for a safe space. You're like, yeah, been there, done that. Very liberating. You can be quite judgy, but still talking to you feels like there's just no judgment. No depth that we can go to that will make you feel scared or weirded out, or whatever the case may be. I feel like you guys should get more credit for that, so there it is. What's going on with my Scorpios? What's up? Page of Wands and Three of Swords. Don't run into the sick bed, Scorpio. Don't associate pain and heartache with adventure. And I get it. You learn from it. You expand from it. You strengthen from it. But at one point, you're overstraining your muscle. At one point, you're pushing yourself too hard. At one point, instead of expanding, you snap. Know how to have limits on your sense of psychological, spiritual adventures. And, the kind that put your heart at risk, like real risk. And also getting, when someone tells you who they are, believe them. Don't excuse it. Don't try to explain them. They explain themselves, especially if they say very clear words, Some of you see something as something lighthearted and not a big deal, but you don't understand that there's something very deep behind it that is a big deal that can get you really to regret partaking in it. Keep that in mind as well. There's something right now that you're viewing possibly as an adventure or, harmless or expansive that you could very much regret and recognize its harm later on. And the advice is to not go there. You seem to be in the power of inertia. You seem to be heading straight into there. But now we have 10 of Pentacles. Beautiful. So there's some sort of sense of betrayal in the family. Someone did something that can't be undone, said something that can't be unsaid. I'm picking up on a sense of exile of some sort. Someone returning from being away, or returning after not being in touch or something like that. But they have to go through, in order to get back into the nest, they have to pass this, what was done maybe to them or around them, that is absolutely not okay. They don't see it as okay. They're like, to them, it's very wrong. And in order for them to be a part of the family within which, or this nest within which this has occurred, they're going to have to turn their back to either the individuals involved. This is not something that will just, yeah, there's been a backstabbing. And maybe this person is, maybe it happened when they were at a distance, with this Page of Wands being away, and maybe Page of Wands is rushing to correct it somehow, set the record straight, or maybe not exactly. Yeah, I don't see them actively doing something to set the record straight. I see them actually not even trying to fix it because they're like, this is unfixable, something like that. Um, I see them like walking past these individuals, ignoring their existence, like not even, it's not, there's not an attempt to talk or to, um, you know, reach some sort of agreement or nothing. It's just this person or these individuals don't exist anymore, kind of thing. Let me speak to the other family members that I'm okay speaking with. It's something a little bit, it's interesting. Bottom of the deck, Five of Pentacles. So this person feels abandoned, um, denied, but they've decided to not lose, to not throw the baby out with the bathwater. I'm just going to ignore this family member or this person, and I'm going to talk to that person, and I'm not going to let these people or this person make me lose everything while they enjoy, sticking around. If this is not family, this could be a group situation. Where someone messed up, like really messed up, and you see no way around it, or this person sees no way around it, but they're like, I shouldn't punish myself for something that this person did to me, right? And I shouldn't let them stick around and hang out when they're the ones who wronged me. They should be made to feel uncomfortable or unwelcomed, not me. They did this, not me. The Fool. Yeah, it's a new start. It's like not being defined by it, not being um, taken down by it, not missing out because of it, not punishing yourself because of what someone else did. Now, Scorpio, some of you, this is you. Some of you, this is someone in your environment. So you could be either a family member or a group member to this. You can be someone who's fine with them. You could be the person who backstabbed them, or you can be them. I'm getting all kinds of different stuff. I'm not getting one direct line of who's who. So I'm just going to keep saying different characters and you place yourself in the story. Okay, love? All right. But with the Fool here, this person is like, I'm not going to be dragged down by this. So this could be an antithesis to antithesis. I don't know how you say this word. To maybe they used to punish themselves for what others had done to them, and leave situations, leave areas, leave groups, leave communities, and kind of lose out on everything. And while the perpetrator, or whatever the case may be, was able to stick around and, they're fine. like being punished for something that someone else does to you. That's terrible. Maybe it's been a consistent, systematic thing in your life, and here now we have justice at the bottom of the deck. With the Fool, it's like the restart button for the karma and for the reaction and approach to situations like this. You no longer let that happen, right? You no longer let that happen to you. You no longer allow your perpetrators to get away free while you have to leave or be excused, right? That's good. It's a really good new start. Nine of Pentacles, like your sense of identity and pride and worth is being really, really strengthened and empowered, and it's coming to the forefront, and you're choosing yourself. You're not sacrificing yourself anymore. It's like, I'm not sacrificing myself on the shrine of bad people. That's not good deeds. That's enablement. You know, Einstein said the world will not be ruined by those who do evil, but by those who stand aside and do nothing about it. Letting someone getting away with doing evil against you, same thing. You know? And suddenly it's clear to you. Suddenly it's like, how did I not see it? And that's good. Sorry. Two of Cups. Beautiful. You need to share with your environment. You know, don't keep it to yourself. If someone did something to hurt you or wronged you somehow, don't keep it to yourself to avoid causing drama or to avoid escalating things. That's not fair to you. They're the ones who caused the drama. They're the ones who escalated things. And you, by calling it out and putting a stop to it, you're the one who de-escalates that, right? If someone will gaslight you and say, "Oh, you're making this dramatic or whatever," point the mirror right back at them. Be like, "I didn't start this." You say it to you. You say it to yourself. Don't say it to me, right? So with the Two of Cups here, this brings up talk to your allies. You know, if this is a family, if this is a school, if this is a job, whatever the case may be, speak up. Speak up to people who you know like you, to your allies. Tell about the situation. Say what happened. Don't just let it slide. It's not holy. It's not righteous. It's not fair. It's not right. I'm trying to remember if I checked the volume and the sound. Hold on, I just want to make sure you can hear me as best as possible. Almost. And now it's on 100%. Good. Okay. Sorry. Here we go. I see you doing really well, Scorpio. I see you really strengthened and empowered, and I see you having a new glow, like becoming very appealing, very attractive. And I see someone courting you here, like finding you to be like, wow. I think there's a level of admiration to your strength, possibly to your perseverance, to your resolve, indignation, whatever the case may be. The Emperor, and this is someone very, very serious. This is not someone who's just here to play games. I see a new relationship and a new commitment starting with someone very serious, very down to earth, very realistic, very trustworthy. You know, it's a problem solver. They don't just yatter or talk about things. They're a doer. Could be somewhat of a mirroring of you becoming a doer and not letting injustice against you slide. I will look deeper into this love situation in the sequel, in the love sequel. But let's keep going here as well. Five of Cups, interesting. Underneath the Three of Swords. Not coincidental. This is a self-made person who traveled, who explored, who expanded, and have seen a lot, and has built something really great for themselves. But in order for someone to be there for this person or vice versa, they need to leave something else. There's a coming together and then there's a separation. Now, I don't know if it's a coming together and a separation of those who came together, or if it's parallel coming together and a parallel separation in order, you know, someone has to separate in order for someone else to connect. Someone with, I'm sorry, I keep jumping back and forth. But this is someone with a sense of responsibility and a duty that they are committed to. So sometimes it's just someone who doesn't stick around because they have another place to go to in order to fulfill their purpose. Maybe this person is like a public speaker who travels a lot, a writer, a lecturer, an activist of some sort. Today, the word activist has become so empty. This is someone who was heavily betrayed by those who were closest to him, who were supposed to be there for them and guard them and love them and honor them. They backstabbed this person, and then they went on this journey of incredible journey, actually, with the Page of Wands and the Fool and the Justice card. Very brave, very out of the box, very extraordinary, unordinary. And it's like they're coming back with all these stripes, right? With all these earned stripes. But then they leave again. They leave again. Because there's no glue holding them to a place that didn't cherish them, didn't honor them. Ten of Wands. And then Three of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and Page of Pentacles. Let's look at the cards. All right. Let's analyze. Let's see. Give me a moment. This person got somewhat accustomed, if not addicted, to building new. It's very hard for them to stay in their success, in their accomplishment, in their comfort. They find it morally overbearing, as if they're not worthy of it somehow. And that's something from childhood that was embedded in them. They have this need to constantly prove themselves. They're constantly building new things. And now it's very beneficial for the world because this person creates a lot and contributes a lot to the world. However, it's very painful for them because they don't have peace. Now, it's also very, on another note, it's also very impressive. This person, with all of their knowledge and successes and attainments and mastery, have constantly sees themselves as a beginner mind, right? It's like, and they always carry that pain from this betrayal of someone that was supposed to love them or supposed to be there for them. It's like the missing piece between the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, that one coin that was missed. And the thing I want to say to this person, to you, if this is yourself, Scorps, is that you give this to yourself by two ways. A, giving it to yourself, literally, being there for yourself unconditionally, and never betraying yourself, your heart, your mind, your spirit. Never selling yourself short, never selling yourself out, always choosing your well-being, and never sacrificing yourself in the name of those who would hurt you for their well-being. No, no, no. That's A. And B, not passing it along to either your children or friends, to not do to them what was done to you, to be where the wheel stops. That will really shift this situation, this inner experience, right? Internal experience, and allow you to maybe sit still when you reach a level of accomplishment of some sort and kind of be in that, good experience. With some water. I almost started this reading without a glass of water, but then I was like, no, I'm gonna need water. And bottom of the deck, Ten of Swords. That's it. Enough is enough. Let it go. Let them go. In your mind, in your heart. What they did to you has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. You understand? No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look into you and your person of interest. So if you're cross-watching for a Scorpio, it will also work for you. It's a love sequel, and it's available on Master Channel membership. Okay, links are below to that. If I'll see you there, wonderful. And if not, I love you anyway. Stay magic, stay true. I love you. הגעתי ללמד וללמוד, ערפו את ראשי אך לא יותר מכשפת, שווה